Everyone wants the look and feel of luxury without paying full price. But trying to get more for less doesn't always work out. That's the beauty of the 2016 Mazda CX-9. It delivers the look and feel of a luxury SUV, but for thousands of dollars less than the competition would lead you to expect. I'm George Kennedy for CarGurus, and today we're going to see if the newly redesigned CX-9 has evolved enough to take on the likes of the Chevrolet Traverse, Honda Pilot, or Toyota Highlander. The CX-9 first arrived for the 2006 model year, and 2016 marks the first ever fully new version. That first generation was often called sporty, but not always refined. The new CX-9 sheds 250 pounds overall, and despite being shorter than the original, has a longer wheelbase, giving it a more athletic look. The new platform has a bold new front end with crisp headlights. It takes the look of other new Mazda models and pushes that design to its limits. On the inside, the CX-9 punches well above its weight, with high-end materials, crisp lines, and plenty of bright work. Its lightweight construction allowed Mazda to put more resources into sound deadening and still result in a 250-pound overall weight reduction. Frankly, it's the most luxurious Mazda interior I've ever experienced. The CX-9 has standard 3-row seating, with room for up to 7 passengers. The second row has plenty of head and leg room, and the rear doors are massive, so there's no struggle to get in and out. All in all, it makes the second row a legitimate option for adults, even on long trips. The CX-9 packs 14.4 cubic feet of cargo space behind the third row. Dropping the third row brings that up to 38.2 cubic feet, and putting all rows down tops out cargo space at 71.2 cubic feet. The Honda Pilot beats all three of those numbers with 16, 46, and 82.1 cubic feet. The CX-9 has more aft cargo space than the Toyota Highlander, but Toyota's popular SUV outguns the CX-9, with the third row down at 42.7 cubic feet and 83.7 cubic feet with all rows down. The CX-9 comes in Sport, Touring, Grand Touring, and our signature test vehicle. The Sport comes with standard 18-inch alloy wheels, rear view camera, 2 USB ports, and 3-zone climate control. The Touring model adds heated front seats, leather seating, an 8-inch colored touchscreen, and 2 additional USB ports. The Touring also comes standard with a blind spot monitoring system and rear cross traffic alert. The Grand Touring model adds a Bose premium sound system, navigation system, and a head-up display that includes information like vehicle speed, engine revs, and the posted speed limit in the area. The Grand Touring also includes high-tech safety features like lane keeping assist, forward collision alert, adaptive cruise control, and a rear backup sensor. Our test vehicle is the signature model. It features LED grille lighting accent, nap leather seating, and rosewood interior trim. From the aluminum accents to the rosewood interior inlays and the rising center console, this CX-9 has an undisputedly upscale feel. All trims come with the Mazda Connect infotainment system. When the car is sitting still, it offers some touchscreen functions. But when you're in motion, the touchscreen is locked out and everything else is controlled by this little rotary dial down here. It's a lot like the Audi MMI or BMW iDrive system, albeit with a more simple layout. And that's good and bad. The menu layout isn't ideal, but the fact that there are fewer functions actually makes the system easier to use. Because of the platform's drop in weight compared to the previous model, Mazda was able to drop the V6 and put a turbocharged inline-4 under the hood. The 2.5-liter turbo makes 227 horsepower when using regular gas and 250 when using 93 premium octane. Neither figure seems like much until you realize the engine also makes 310 pound-feet of torque. That key number measures the grunt delivered when you step on the gas. The CX-9 has great pull. It really needs to drop down a gear, which also helps keep it quiet. In fact, the CX-9 is the quietest Mazda I've ever driven. So the CX-9 is upscale without losing its zoom nature. It has well-weighted steering, but you won't want to put it through a slalom anytime soon. Its traction control can only handle so much weight, and like any large SUV, the CX-9 feels at moments like a sedan, but that doesn't mean you can put it through a corner at full speed. The CX-9 gets fuel economy of 22 miles per gallon city, 28 highway, and 25 combined. All-wheel drive versions get 21 city, 27 highway and 23 combined. With all the fuel-efficient cars out there right now, those numbers might not sound great, until you realize that it does better than the Pilot and the Highlander, edging each out by a mile per gallon here and there. The CX-9 makes a strong case that you don't need a V6, you just need a turbo and well-sorted gearing. And then there's the price. The CX-9 starts at $33,320 and goes all the way up to $45,215 for our signature test model. That makes it a little bit more expensive than the Highlander and Pilot, each starting at closer to $30,000. But with the Highlander, you don't get much for that price, and you only get an anemic inline-4. But the Pilot delivers a lot of comparable features, and it also comes standard with a V6. If you need space and value on the low end, the Highlander and Pilot will do what they always do: serve as the de facto large SUVs in the market. But with the CX-9, specifically the Grand Touring and Signature trims, you start to see a vehicle that has the look and feel of a luxury SUV like, say, the Acura MDX or even Volvo XC90, but for thousands less. If you want an SUV that punches above its weight and delivers the look and feel of luxury at an attainable price, the Mazda CX-9 is tough to beat. Thanks for watching. Go to CarGurus.com to read my full review on this vehicle. Subscribe to our channel to see more video reviews. And if you think the CX-9 delivers on the promise of luxury for less, let us know in the comments below.